I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of our fixtures that we have to work with. Basically, if you're in your fixture chooser view, what you're looking at, I'm gonna just explain what all this is. So I have this laid out as if you were on the roof, looking straight down into the room. So, well, for the most part, I do. Um, Given that lights aren't stacked on top of each other. Excuse me. Um, so with this current layout, I have. I'm just going to start from the back coming forward. So right here are the. If you zoom in, which you can use the scroller on the mouse with to do, you can see I have. This is labeled truss bars. So these are the LED bars on the truss. I have blinders in this group. Those are the can lights. I have ellipsoidals or ellipsoids. There's different people call them different things, so I'll just call them. I usually call them ellipsoidals, but I have it labeled ellipsoids just to be more brief. These are the lights that are shining up here. These right here, the vertical truss, those are the lights that are inside the back trusses. So you can see there. These fixtures right here are the LED wash fixtures that are over top of the band. So you see those there. These right here are the movers that are over top of the band on the same truss. Um, these down here are the movers that are over top of the congregation. Down here, this section right here might change based on the layout of the stage or how we have the lights set up. But currently, these right here we have. I have it labeled truss color left and right. But these three fixtures are the ones that are on stage right truss. So you can see on that side of the stage over there. And then these are the ones on the other side. These are the fixtures that are on the floor. You can see those. And like I said, this might change based on the stage layout, but you can typically figure out what fixtures are based on how they're laid out on this view by looking at where the fixtures are on the stage. These right here are the LED boards on the side. These are the fixtures that are pointing at the stage from the main truss over the congregation. And all these are the white lights pointing at the stage. Specifically, these are the vocal fill lights. And these are just the other lights that fill in the in-between spaces. Those aren't even if you bring those up in terms of the shadows and the intensities on stage, just because they are fill lights. These are more of our vocal spots, so if I bring these up, you can see it's more even lighting, so it's for our vocal fill. Just to fill you in on what these are, the ones on the side are pointing to the far outside of the stage. So if we have a choir, sometimes I'll bring those up to 30 or 40% just so you can see the choir if they're really far outside. These fixtures right here are fill lights that are basically pointing at the poles, so they kind of fill in the area between the outside vocalist and the center section. This light here I have is pointed at the baptism, so if you look at it, you can see it spills on the back of the stage a lot. So I don't usually use that very high intensity. I'll use that just as a to fill in the center a little bit if we need to. And this fixture right here is kind of a backstage fill, pointing more towards the drums as well. And it is not blocked off on the sides with barn doors, so it has a lot of stage spill. I use that just in case. I use that for the sermon to brighten up the whole stage. If I were to select all my fixtures, go to components. Over here I have all my presets. I'm going to go to intensity. You can see here I have vocal fill, speaker lighting. So this is my speaker lighting preset that I've created with diverse intensities throughout to make an even stage feel. These over here are the house lights, starting here. This one is the one over the stage and the front row, so I don't use that during service because it makes more stage spill for the screens. This is the center section over the congregation truss. These are the sides, all the way down the sides. This is I believe that's the section underneath the booth. This one is the section right in front of our booth. Yeah, so this is the section under the booth and also in the back of the room. So I don't know why I have it arranged in this order. I'm gonna just fix it right quick. So that's basically the last but not least we have our hazer. You won't really do anything with these because that's on our fader on the console. So that's pretty much all the fixtures. Like I shared, sometimes it'll change, but you can typically look at the stage and figure out which fixtures are which, and also look at the group labels here to see how they're labeled.